certo.
Salty, I do that to them often. Versace on my feet, and you know your daddy bought them. For the streets, so you know I never house them. I'm like a GPS, I'ma reroute them. Gemini, send them where I found them. I ain't met a worth keeping how I lost them. Super caustic, I know he hated, lost me. I don't want the if he not all about me. Say I look good, I feel good, got in my face a lot. You know I'm a star, so I'ma really need my space around me. Real ain't never been nothing fake about me. Writing up them statements about me. Can't even keep a house.
Check.
Couple months of work, bitch. Better than at a walk. Credit card. Back to business.
Lambo tire skid, doing the most. Imagine you and me close, I'm too ahead. All of the homies can't call me they friend or call me they mans or call me they woadies. 40 belows, my heart's still cold. I got it in course, so revving the motor. I'm getting changed, they won't see me slip through the crack. Shorty is enemy, shit let me crash.
Give me that shit, man.
That's all you! Shot! Shot!
For real.
Hey, stay there! Pick! Pick up right!
It's somewhat this shit is moving slow though, somewhat. There you go, there you go. Cut, keep cutting. Get down there. Don't waste that down there, I'm gonna pass to you. I'll feed you, man. Should've stayed down low, I was gonna hit you down there. That's a good man. Oh, my pen, man. Here, not here. Right everywhere. Using the air. You know, I thought it was made. But I gotta catch a play. No, wait.
You can't play with me!
My sheets. Just a week.
That's it! Kick it out! Grab the board! I see him!
Everywhere. He was in the air. Remember, I thought it was made. Gotta get the plate. Just the toy fade. Back that way. Forward the court. And go for my sheet. We're leaving that man open, boy. Who told you to shoot that shit, man?
Where's the open man? Talk to me. Shoot that, boy. Three.
The fuck? Wow, bro.
Who's got MP?
What the fuck?
A1! Ball! Ball! Hey, watch him! Yeah, look at me! Yo! Good boy, good boy! Pull the trigger! Who's watching now?
Good shot, boy. These niggas stuck at 16 though, bro. Bro, what the fuck? Come on, dog. What the hell they doing?
Let's go! Who's watching MP? Ball up! Out of bounds.
Lambo tire skid. Doing the most. Imagine you and me close. I'm too ahead. All of the homies can't call me they friend or call me they mans or call me they woes. 40 belows, my heart is still cold. I got it in course, I'm revving the motor. I'm getting changed, they won't see me slip through the cracks. Shorty is enemy, she let me crash. Two-person party, we having a bash. What you think all this?
Man, cut his whole up.
Lambo tire skid, doing the most. Imagine you and me close. I'm too ahead. All of the homies can't call me they friend or call me they mans or call me they woe. These 40 belows, my heart is still cold. I got it in course, I'm revving the motor. I'm getting changed, they won't see me slip through the cracks. Shorty is enemy, she let me crash. Two-person party, we having a bash. friend, or call me they mans, or call me they woes. 40 belows, my heart is still cold. I got it in course, you're revving the motor. I'm getting changed, they won't see me slip through the cracks. Shorty is enemy, she let me crash. Two-person party, we having a bash. What you think all this for? She told me go lock up the studio door. She I just left out H. Lorenzo and Max Field. On me, we still can't build. I be solo on the real. I kept on 1K, that's how I'ma stay. She weren't safe, she not a saint. All 10 down, that's how I was raised for all of my days. Won't jump click to click, hit boy, but I ain't like you kids. They know what time it is. Peel off Lambo tire skid. Doing the most. Imagine you and me close. I'm too ahead. All of the homies can't call me they friend or call me they mans or call me they woe. These 40 belows, my heart is still cold. I got it in course, I'm revving the motor. I'm getting changed, they won't see me slip through the cracks. Shorty is enemy, she let me crash. Two-person party, we having a bash.
Don't jump click to click, most these guys is counterfeit. I'm in the hood without a you never know, might see some. She love me cause I don't. I'm local but still out the mix. This live by the wrist, talking slick. I'm rich but I never. She fine but still I won't commit. Spoil, throwing fists, one to pay that rent. I ain't like these rappers or these hustling backwards. I talk facts, bro. All you after is the fame and that like to us. I put that on my cousin. I bet 2 tires cost like 1,600. I'm driving home, I'm sick to my stomach, but self-pity won't cut it. I tell them up the budget. Now wanna own they masters. Y'all actors, I'm a factor. Roll like tractors, playing Genuine the Bachelor. If I want it, I can. And my Amex say I'm platinum at the car wash with a bad one. Take a pic with me, then tag them. Can't call me they friend, or call me they mans, or call me they woe. These 40 below, my heart is still cold. I got it in sport, I'm revving the motor. I'm getting changed, they want me to slip through the cracks. Baby is enemy, she let me crash. Two-person party, we having a bash.
Won't jump click to click, hit boy, but I ain't like you kids. They know what time it is. Peel off Lambo tire skid. Doing the most. Imagine you and me close. I'm too ahead. All of the homies.
as well. I'm so sorry, man. I'm so sorry, man. I'm so sorry, man. I'm so sorry, man. I think I better disappear before I disappoint. Break what I touch, destroy what I love. I think I better disappear before I disappoint. Break what I touch, destroy what I love. I can't help it.
Okay, let's do this. Alexis, who's up first?
Well, we're starting off with a splash with the announcement of your Cruise captain.
From the very first moment that we set sail in NBA 2K23, this award winner grabbed more wins than anyone else on the GOAT vote.
No stranger to the 2K TV Awards, they're a repeat champion from Season 7. Aye, aye, Captain. Oh, Celia is the Cruise Captain Award winner. Congratulations.
And we're expecting an intense battle in the front court tonight, Grant. Both teams with a lot of talent in those positions.
You know, BA, it'll be an interesting matchup here with the talent and size of their front court. It should make this game extra challenging for these squads. They can't just count on being the dominant force down low. They'll have to get a little creative.
And checking out the opening lineup for Memphis. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Then it's Dylan Brooks. Then there's Ja Morant. And it's G in at the two-guard spot. Porzingis, the rebound by Jackson. Here's G, hounded by Beal. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
And Morant is a natural leader, someone who wants to get his guys involved when they're open.
Pass to Kuzma, beyond the arc. And again, Washington, no good. And here's Memphis. Jackson, right side, over Gafford. Jackson can't get it to go. Washington's gone 0 for 2 from outside. Here's Beal. There's the block. And they'll get another chance. For Memphis, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. Morant with it. Gafford picks him up. Outside Morant. G's shot is good.
Man, he's got that touch working tonight, shooting the ball very well to start this one.
The Wizards have gone 0 for 5 to begin this game. Kuzma outside. Just over a minute and a half in. Tries a 10-footer. Out to Beal. Second shot opportunity. And he hits the jumper for 2.
I'm not sure. Bradley Beal has to be somewhere high up on the scouting report, and the defense lost him.
Here's Morant. Got a piece of it. Pass to G. Back to Adams. Here's G. And he throws it down. What a... terrific lead pass.
A wonderful awareness from the big man as Steven Adams finds the open man.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Now here's Kuzma. Turned in an outstanding game against Utah. Pass to Gafford. Clock at 6. Now here's Beal. Puts up a 3. Ja Morant grabs a miss.
Defense dodged a bullet that time. Total breakdown.
In 2013, Steven Adams was selected 12th overall by OKC, the first rounder born in New Zealand.
Yeah, BA. Adams is blazing a new trail. An example for kids in his home island of New Zealand. You, too, can become an NBA player.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one.
So good at taking what the D gives him. Morant keeping the game simple.
Washington trailing. Beal outside. Kuzma up top. Beal outside. Morris for 3. That one falls. Coming off Beal's feed.
And Beal finding a guy with a better look that time.
Outside Morant to the paint. Here's G. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to be on Bradley Beal.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Grizzlies.
Well, you got to be impressed with how selfless they've been so far. Their passing has been simply outstanding.
Well, a lot of the players are doing a good job as well of scanning the interior part of the paint. All those inside looks, those are paying off.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Yeah, and we hear this a lot about the Grizzlies, but it bears repeating. There's probably no team in the NBA that has more reason for optimism than Memphis.
Now here's Morris. Taking a look at his numbers, averaging about 11 a game. Beal, that one's good.
Well, Bradley Beal can mix it up offensively, and he gets to the inside this time to score.
Pass to Brooks. Back to Morant. Inside. And stolen by Porzingis. Kuzma outside. Now Beal. Defended by Jackson. Beal, the pass to Gafford. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. You know, I think about all the optimism surrounding the Grizzlies. The rest of the NBA has been put on notice.
The NBA, and they should be. This team should be a contender for years to come. If the front office makes the right moves, which they have in the last few years, they could be hanging up some banners very soon.
And Gafford with the block. Wow, potent offense. It's been fun to watch.
Yeah, just aggressive and effective, taking it right to the defense.
Now here's Morris. We saw him with 11 points in his last game. He gets it in there.
Kristaps on the inside that time doing some damage.
For Memphis, they've gone 4 of 9 in this one so far. Pass to G. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Oh, and Jackson with the block.
The attention to detail on defense. Jackson reads shooters well and knows when to go for blocks.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Wizards.
They've done a great job facilitating so far. So moving the rock and finding the open man, just great selfless basketball.
Well, I want to add also the damage that has been done on the inside. It's a lot of rubble in there, but they're continuing to go right at the defense.
Now here's Brooks. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Memphis needs to get off a shot. G. And Porzingis with the block.
And shooters must beware. Porzingis is down there lurking.
Pass to G. From behind the arc. Hits the trifecta. He's got 13.
All game long, he's been getting to his spots, and the defense has yet to adjust.
And here's Beal. Morris passes to Porzingis. Kuzma against Brooks. Back to Porzingis. It's Beal on the wing. Doesn't go that time. And Memphis taking it the other way now. Last time they met was in Memphis.
And they came away with the win because everyone contributed. The starters, the bench, they all played as a unit.
The second unit came in last game and just played lights out basketball. I'm sure they'd like to do that again.
Gee, no good. Washington has gone 1 for 5 from three-point range. A cold start. Gafford passes to Beal. Pass to Morris. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Monte Morris is a nice second point guard to have on the roster. A very
And Memphis shooting around 35% from the field so far. In the middle, it's Porzingis with Kuzma by his side. Morris and Beal are the backcourt pair, and it's Nunn in at the 3. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Wizards. And with Monte Morris, he's been steady throughout his career.
Well, I tell you what, Washington did a good job picking up a stud like this. He shoots a high percentage. He takes care of the ball. He's someone that the coach is going to give a lot of responsibility to. And this team has needed a player like this for the past couple seasons.
You know, the Wizards really came up short last season on the defensive end. They consistently struggle to get stops, which makes it twice as hard to win games.
Taking 2 shots.
That free throw misses. I just wonder how the Wizards can remedy their defensive weaknesses from last year.
Well, B.A., mindset is a big part of it. They just need to have better focus on pressuring the ball handlers and making sure shots are getting well contested.
Now here's Morant. And the foul called on Kristaps Porzingis. That's his first foul of the game. And we have to take another look at that block.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
Here's Morant. It's a 13-point game. Brooks against Nunn. 6 to shoot. And that one's good for Brooks.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Beal outside. The 3 is up. Grizzlies with the rebound. Up top, Morant, guarded by Morris. Here's G. Pass to Jackson. Morris against Morant. Off the mark with a little step back J. And for Washington, they're shooting a nice 50% for the game. Here's Nunn. Good work defensively by Brooks.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
What confidence from Jackson there. Just taking it right at the defense and overpowering the son of an NBA player, Jaren Jackson Jr. I actually played a bit with his dad, Jaren Sr. in Orlando back in the early 2000s, which means I'm old.
Now here's Morris. Kuzma down low. Brooks defending. And he gets the bucket. And the Wizards lead by 11.
Yeah, Kuzma quick to that ball and then cat-like quickness to get it up.
Pass to G. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Morant's got 5 assists tonight. And the Jacksons just the latest father-son NBA duo. Lots of great ones there, Grant.
So true, B.A. The Curry family might be the best ever. The Berries, including our own colleague Brent. The Thompsons with Clay in the league currently. Just some incredible NBA families to admire.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. Now a timeout called by Washington.
Timeout.
Here's Kuzma, a go-to option for this team. He puts up nearly 17 a game. No good, a bit long that time.
They've been able to have some team success in this game despite what's been an awful shooting night for them.
And that one's good for Brooks.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks, B.A. Bradley Beal played for Coach Greg Popovich with the U.S. national team, and Pop said, quote, he's hard to keep up with. His balance and movement are very impressive. He stops on a dime, can pull up and shoot. That, along with his excellent footwork, are the most impressive things for me. Brian?
Yeah, great breakdown there, Allie. Thank you. And Porzingis with the block. Now Kuzma. Pass to Morris. Here's Beal. Takes the 12-footer and hits it. Beal's got 6 points.
Beal is a star and a top-shelf scorer, so that jumper is as pure as it gets.
Here's G, pounded by Beal. Here's Brooks. Up top, Morant, guarded by Morris. Jackson for 3. Rebounded by Kuzma. Kuzma's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Pass to Morris. Outside Nunn. Back to Morris. 3-pointer. Brooks with the rebound.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Now here's Brooks. Looking at his production, close to 12 points a game. Now here's Morant, guarded by Morris. Shot clock at 6. From 13, that's good on the jumper. Jackson's got his 2nd bucket on the night.
Flashing the in-between game. Nice. I mean, Jackson is more than capable of draining this when given the chance.
Here's Morris. Oh, Adams with the block. Here's G. Rips down the breakaway slam.
That was execution to perfection. Textbook transition offense.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Washington calls timeout. Well, Grant, every team is looking for that perfect 5 on the floor, that magical lineup. In your mind, is that synonymous with small ball?
I think it is, B.A. I mean, having players that can play small, can switch on defense, obviously play multiple positions on the offensive end. It's just a combination, when executed properly, could be a nightmare for the opponent.
And the call will be against Jaren Jackson. That's his 3rd foul so far.
2nd team foul.
And so it's Washington with it. They've led by as many as 14. Here's Kuzma, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Sometimes what a player needs most in order to develop is the chance just to do more, and I think that's been the case with Kuzma getting an opportunity with his 2nd team.
At the line for 2.
That's good from Kuzma. Kuzma certainly has embraced the chance to play. A bigger role, Brent.
Yeah, it's been an interesting situational change for Kyle Kuzma, knowing that he had a lot to prove, getting an opportunity in minutes to be consistent and to try to show people that he is more than just a role player in his first stop.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
The Wizards with a lead. Beal outside. Pass to Nunn. Porzingis against Adams. Now here's Morris. Defense right on him. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Beal. Misses off the right iron.
Even if you're not shooting it, you like to see the effort level, and his tonight has been high.
Jackson, pass to Adams. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Second personal foul.
Kristaps Porzingis picks one up.
Team foul.
And you can tell how much these fans here in Memphis love their Grizzlies.
Yeah, I mean, BA, ever since they moved here in 2001, these fans have been so loyal. And the players are also enjoy playing here. Memphis is a fun-loving city with great barbecue and a lot of character.
For the Wizards, trading Russell Westbrook to the Lakers was a great move, Brent.
Well, it's an idea about trying to go a different direction and cleared a ton of cap space. They got a lot of depth. They got first-round picks out of that. So the best part of the deal really might be Kyle Kuzma and what's developing here with him and his game. We saw him find his form, and he looks like a keeper. Is it getting cold in here? This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot.
Jackson outside. Pass to Brooks. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
His 4th foul already, and we're not even at halftime. They'll likely limit his minutes the rest of the way.
Gibson's checked in for Washington. The Grizzlies also with a sub. Aldama's checked in. Beal outside. From the stripe. The Grizzlies pull it in. They come into this one following the loss to Minnesota.
And they got to the line at a good clip, but couldn't cash in, and it ruined their chances.
Yeah, drawing fouls is tough, but the important part about that is when you get to the free throw line, you got to turn those into points, and it might have cost them in that last ball game, missing all those chippies. If he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
It's intercepted. Morris outside. Some room here for Beal. Count it. And it's Morris with the assist. Morris has got 3 assists now in this one.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Now here's Morant. Hovering around 19.5 points a game. His scoring has been huge for them. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Washington making some changes. Goodwin's checked in for Beal. And Wright subbed in for Morris. Here's Wright. 8 points in his last time out. That one drops for him. Wright's got 5 now.
Wow, he doesn't make those kind of plays too often. Sweet move inside.
On the wing, Bane. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock.
And they're in a better flow this quarter offensively, and their shooting percentage is steadily rising as a result.
Brooks against Kuzma. Now here's Wright. The D's right on him. And it's blocked by Clark. And here's Jones. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Buries it from 3. Now just a 2-point Wizard lead.
It took a...
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. It's the Wizards up by 1.
The Grizzlies, 54. DC family, a big round of applause.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Taylor Jenkins. Xavier Tillman is out there with Dylan Brooks. Then there's Ja Morant. Then it's Steven Adams. And it's G in at the shooting guard position. They get it back. Got a piece of it. Here's Brooks. Out to the right wing. Here's Tillman. He's guarded by Gafford. It's scooped up. Back to Tillman for the lead. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis. Pass to Beal to the middle. Here's Kuzma. That one falls. Coming off Beal's feed. Beal's got his third assist of the night.
Soft touch from Kyle.
To the inside. And he throws it down with one hand.
Get up there, young fella. Sometimes as a point guard, you got to take it yourself.
Well, it's okay to be selfish when you can flush it like that.
Well, if he's calling his own number, there's a reason for it. There you respect the decision-making from him out there.
Beal outside. Oh, Adams with the block.
Well, he can be intimidating. Steven Adams, such a big frame down there, and great timing on that block.
Brooks against Kuzma. Pass to G. Back to Brooks. Here's G. Beal with it. Check by Brooks. Down low. Here's Kuzma. And the shot's good. Now it's a 5-point Washington lead.
Kuzma absorbing contact, focusing on the rim, and why not get the finish?
Now here's Beal. Give him 8 points now. Tries a 10-footer. And Washington again with the bucket.
Beal, absolute money on that, Jay.
The Grizzlies have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Pass to G. Back to Morant. Here's G. Pounded by Beal.
Incredible. It sometimes falls to the point guard to be the offensive catalyst.
Seems like he always knows when his squad needs a lift.
Did you see how much air he had under him? Wow.
And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
Oh, now that was a block. Some much needed energy there to jumpstart them back into this game.
And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. The Grizzlies have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Pass to G. Good. And the setup by Morant. And now just a 3-point Wizard lead. And we just had to see that mobile one drive one more time. Great stuff.
And, you know, a close game, you got to find that edge. High energy plays like that one can make a big difference.
Beal to pass to Morris. Adams against Porzingis. Over Adams. Porzingis misses. For Memphis, they've gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Pass to Brooks. Here's G. Here's Tillman. He's guarded by Gafford. Outside Morant. Shot clock at 5. Here's Brooks. They get it back. Adams. Good D by Porzingis.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's an aggressive attitude defensively.
Last season, Washington was hot out of the gates. They started 10-3, but things did not end well.
You know, and after that hot start, BA, a 25-44 ending for the Wizards, failing to make the play-in game as well. Just a disappointing season after the promise Washington showed early.
Jaren Jackson, he's checked in for Memphis. And Morant gets it to go. Morant's gotten his second bucket of the game.
In the paint, Morant stays nimble, and that allows him to make any needed adjustment to his shot.
Beal, right side. Back to Morris. 4-3. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Adams has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. The game now all tied up. He's got 31.
Well, that equals his 3-point total from the first half. He had one before the break, and that's his first 3 of this half.
On the wing, Kuzma. Brooks defending. Morris for 3. That shot missing. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. When this game is done, they'll be off to New Orleans as they take on the Pelicans. That'll be the second of 2 games on the road. Washington's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. That one's in there on the nice assist from Beal. Beal's got his 5th assist in this one.
Such an effective shooter. If you lose track of him defensively, he's going to make you pay.
Pass to G. And the layup is good off the glass.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Now a timeout called by Washington. A unique talent. Ja Morant has taken the NBA by storm. Grant, does Ja remind you of anyone?
Well, many people, including Paul George, have compared Ja to a young D. Rose. Yet each explosive athletes at the one position. Both Ja and Rose leading their teams at a young age as well.
Here's Morris. He's got 9. Let's go with a 3. Here's Porzingis. He drains it. From the right block. Porzingis has got 6.
It's talked about a lot, but when Porzingis is active as that big of a body, it really helps out when he's doing the dirty work.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First personal foul.
All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for Washington?
Yeah, all game long, they had great energy, leading to ample second chance opportunities, and they converted.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
First one falls for him. Morant drops them both. Washington has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Beal outside. Kuzma outside. The 11-footer. The rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Adding to game over time. When Jackson spots his open teammates like this, the offense runs much smoother.
Kuzma outside. Beal with it. He's got 10. Ooh, it's stolen away. And up the court come the Grizzlies on the break. Gives us a chance. Catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. Well, Brian, the Wizards have been aggressively reshaping their roster. What they haven't done is tear it down and start a rebuild. That's often the most popular route for teams stuck in the middle, but the Wizards seem to be hoping they can catch lightning in a bottle. Back to you.
No appetite for the restart, Allie. Thanks. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. During the 2021 playoffs, Daniel Gafford was such a bright spot.
Gafford made a statement in the first round against the Sixers. And Joel Embiid going 22 of 26 from the field. Gafford set an NBA percentage record. That's 85%, BA. That's hot.
That free throw good from Gafford. Nunn's checked in for Kuzma. Bane, he's checked in for Memphis.
I bet what happened, buddy.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Memphis leading to the paint. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. Give him 39.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Nunn finds Beal. Morris right side. Nunn, the pass to Gafford. And it's out of bounds to the Wizards as Washington retains possession. Gibson's checked in for Washington. Wright comes in for Morris.
Gibson. DeLon Wright.
Just 5 to shoot. Here's Beal. Here he goes. And then Beal with the dunk.
Bradley Beal has been around this league. Great awareness.
Well, the Grizzlies shooting it with confidence. 54% so far. Pass to G. To the middle. Here's Jackson. It's tipped. And he recovers it. And another shot. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far from Memphis?
Yeah, they were so aggressive from the start, getting the ball into the painted area. Now, they stuck to their game plan, and it paid off.
Well, looking at the stat sheet, I could just see here tonight sharing the basketball. The stat that comes up most is assists. So sometimes you have to look for your teammate. That makes things happen. They've done it.
Outside Nunn. Beal against Bane. Pass to Wright. And here's Gibson. The Wizards need to get off a shot here. Here's Porzingis. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Adams has got rebound number 13 for him here tonight.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Beal against Bane. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Now it's a 7-point Grizzly lead.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick.
Right outside. Pass to Porzingis. Wright against Morant from 7, and it's finished off inside by Wright. Wright's got 10 points in the game.
Well, Porzingis showing some passing ability that time. Instincts are there.
Here's G. Nunn defends. And stolen by Nunn. Grizzlies with the rebound. Here's G. Give him 39. To the inside. Adams. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. That one on Nunn.
Well, love the aggressive play here from Adams. He gets the shot he wants. And now another opportunity to challenge himself at the free throw line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw no good.
Well, Adams has his struggles at the free throw line, but he's making strides in that area and still has work to do.
The Wizards making a switch here. Goodwin's checked in. And the second free throw is good.
They're really shooting better from the free throw line since halftime. That's a big plus if you're holding a late lead.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Inside, stolen by Bane. Pass to G. Now here's Jackson. Here's G. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Oh, excellent way to pad the lead.
Yeah, especially when it's your one throwing it down like that.
Oh, yeah, his teammates love that one. I'm sure he's going to hear about it when he gets to the huddle.
Here's Wright. And the layup is good. Wright's got 12 points in the game.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
Pass to G. Bane with it. Nunn defends.
2 minutes.
Here's G.
Remaining the third quarter. 2 minutes.
There's 5 on the clock. To the inside. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Third personal foul.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Shooting for Memphis. Number 11. Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. Kyle Kuzma, he's checked in for Washington. And he misses the second one as well, so 0 for 2 that time.
Well, the 27th pick in 2017, Kyle Kuzma made first-team All-Rookie. He was displaying just sort of significantly better shooting in the pros than he did in college at Utah.
It's stolen by Wright. Here they come with numbers in transition. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
That's a big target in Porzingis, but he delivers.
Jones against Wright. Well, you look at Kuzma's shooting percentages. His rookie season still his most efficient, Greg.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, he stayed at about that same level. But as an offensive-minded player, if he can progress a little, that would certainly help his value.
Shooting 2.
And he can't get the first one. And he can't hit the second.
A top 5 pick back in 2015. The 7'3" Kristaps Porzingis ushered in a bit of a new era there. The rise of the 7-footer who could step out and drain 3.
Outside Bane. Pass to Jones. And here's Clark. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. 3-on-3. Nunn with it for the lead. Here's Kuzma. The shot is good, and this game is back to even. Kuzma's got 6 in the quarter.
He got in excellent position, then takes it right back up.
Outside Jones. Pass to G. And we've got 28 seconds left in the third. 6 on the shot clock. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. 43 points in the game. Washington has gone just 1 of 5 from 3-point range here in the third quarter. It's Wright on the wing, defended by Jones. Wright, pass to Porzingis. Hey, here's Nunn for 3. hits the three-pointer. Nunn's got 14 points for the game.
Well, Porzingis obviously is the man here, stepping into a leadership role, willing to share the wealth on that.
We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. It's the Wizards. They're up by 1. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Man, I know I speak for all of us when I checked in for Porzingis.
At the line for the Wizards, Daniel Gafford, shooting 1.
Daniel Gafford is out there with Kyle Kuzma. Then it's Delon Wright. Then there's Bradley Beal. And it's Morris in at the point guard position. That's the 5 on the floor for the Wizards. Pass to Aldama. Brooks outside. Here's Morant. From 13, Wright with the board. Wright's got 4 rebounds now. Morris for 3. Clark grabs the board. For Memphis, they've gone 7 of 14 here in the fourth from the floor. Down low. Pass to Aldama. The fader. And play stops as it looks like an over-the-back call here.
Just a little too eager for that rebound. As a result, gets called for the over-the-back.
Yeah, just might have to take it down a notch there. Don't like the result of the foul. I like the tenacity, just not the foul.
The Wizards making a switch here. Porzingis is checked in.
They're finding a rhythm from the line as they try to cut into this deficit.
Pass to G. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Oh, excellent way to pad the lead.
Yeah, especially when it's your one throwing it down like that.
Oh, yeah, his teammates love that one. I'm sure he's going to hear about it when he gets to the huddle.
Brooks against Kuzma. Brooks with the rebound.
It wouldn't surprise me to see him find his touch and still be a factor. Don't count them out yet.
And they blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance at another one at the stripe.
That was just great work to battle through contact and will end the shot.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Baines checked in.
1 shot.
Difficult situation for Washington. Kuzma outside. Now Beal. Kuzma outside. And fouled as he went up to dunk. Good aggressive move. He'll shoot a pair.
And Kuzma's still able to get that one up even though he's taking the contact.
At the line for Washington, Kyle Kuzma. At the line for 2.
First free throw is good.
And Kuzma, one of those forwards that can kind of...
Substitution on the court.
Morant against Morris. Shot's good by Morant.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
He's the guy that you want to go to right now trying to put this one away.
And we just had to take one more look at that great drive.
You're toasting the defense and getting in close. They'll take possessions like that one all day.
Knocked loose. Here's G, right wing. Outside Morant. Here's G. Brooks outside. To the middle. Here's G. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Grizzlies lead by 16.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
That shot is off.
I love their work on the glass. They hold a nice rebounding advantage.
Here's Morant, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Come on, this kid is electric. Morant draws a lot of fouls with the way he plays.
At the line for the Grizzlies, Ja Morant. At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Morant. Porzingis is checked in for Washington. Tillman's checked in for Memphis. Bain comes in for Aldama. Well, the Wizards shooting around 41%. Takes one from 10 feet, and it's off the back of the rim. No good. Memphis has gone 3 of 7 from the perimeter during the 4th. Here's G. With the second effort. The rebound by the Wizards.
2 minutes. 2 minutes remaining.
Releases.
Quarter. 2 minutes.
Here's Gafford. And he battles for the ball. Gets the second chance bucket. Gafford's got 19 points.
Oh, he'll wear you down with the way he grinds it out on the offensive glass.
Pass to G. Here's Tillman. Nice touch on the shot from close range.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
And so Memphis takes this one by a big margin. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out on the road, the wins can feel a little sweeter. This one has to feel extra special.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Brent Barry, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you later.
Wow, you really showed out tonight. Is this the best game of your young career?
Thanks, John. You know, I was just happy to contribute to this victory. You know, I really don't get caught up in all the individuals' numbers. You know, my eyes are always on the final score.
Well, you certainly helped take care of that tonight as well. What can you say about the team effort, though, tonight?
It was a great team effort. You know, we managed to channel the intensity of the crowd into our play and really locked in on defense. Oh, and on offense, you know, we were knocking down open looks. You know, I got a couple open shots to fall. We were able to pull away.
I spoke with Ashley, and she was clear about the ground rules for this interview.
Okay, great.
No. Frighteningly clear.
Yeah, she's just trying to protect me, man, that's all.
Right. Well, make sure to let her know that I was clear with you that this is an off-the-records interview.
Bro, it sounds like she put the fear in your heart a little bit.
Yeah, well, she knows a lot about my personal life. I'll just leave it at that.
Okay. All right. Interesting, but we can leave it at that.
Anyway, what I know so far is that Othello Akpem has been butting heads with people in the front office.
Yeah.
Is this correct?
100% true.
Can you tell more about that?
Yeah, that's what I'm here for, man. But I do have to ask you, I'm a little nervous right now. I don't usually do things like this, so just bear with me a little bit.
I promise to be a sympathetic, yet journalistically impartial ear.
Great. I appreciate that. So as you know, it all starts on draft night, and most of the fans didn't want me there.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, so they hired Freddie Novak to smooth things over with the fans on a PR perspective.
Interesting.
But it wasn't like a commercial, like cynical stuff like the media made it out to be.
What was it?
They wanted to eliminate distractions so the team could just function at its highest level, you know? With all the negative press they got for drafting me, they knew that it would continue to be a story long past it should have been. And they didn't want me or my teammates to have to answer any questions about it, man.
So this was a top-down initiative?
Oh, absolutely. But the thing is, I was also on board with it. You know, supporting the community has always been huge for me, so I was already planning to get to know the fans, regardless.
I see. Now, you're right, but how did Othello Akpem then play into this?
He couldn't even get on board with it, man. The entire organization had approved of this plan, and not one person disagreed with it other than Othello.
And you know this for a fact?
Well, hey, John, you can do the dig around if you want. But he made it very clear that he didn't want me doing anything outside in this community. I mean, which is very wild because even if the whole drafting didn't happen, isn't it best practice to have a good relationship with the fans? I mean, John, it's mind-boggling.
Wow, okay, so why do you think he was so against you having these interactions with the fans?
To tell you the truth, John, I'm not sure, but it was not reasonable. I mean, there was no logical explanation for it. So all I could think of is that he had some sort of axe to grind or something.
Well, with who?
I don't know. I have no clue. Was it me, Freddie, the fans? I mean, he didn't say obviously, but I don't know.
YMP, that's very interesting.
Yeah, I thought you might like that, man.
Well, of course, I'll have to verify all this. I mean, I can't publish these claims based on one off-the-record interview.
No, listen, man, I expect nothing less of you, John. I understand.
Okay, well, is there anything else I should know?
No, that's pretty much it. You have any other questions?
No, I mean, look, I don't know what's your motivation behind doing this, nor did I ask, but I appreciate you coming to me with this story, MP.
I appreciate you, man. Taking the time as always.
Anytime you want to talk again about this, let me know. I'm always here.
For sure. Oh, you're here, so that can't be good.
Well, it's not bad either. Things aren't inherently good or bad, they just are as we are today.
Okay, so what's up?
So the trade rumor leaked, and Othello is escalating things.
Okay, because of the Luck article?
Almost certainly.
So what's our next move?
Well, first things first, you're wanted in the press room. Now, Nate White had this report, so you're going to want to call on him first, face this head on.
Okay, yeah, I can handle Nate.
I'm sure you can. After that, head to the office so we can talk next steps, okay? We're going to have to accelerate the plan a little bit because the rumor dropped.
Yeah, okay. Sounds good.
Remember, you want to be here. You have nothing to hide. If the team is looking to trade you, this is the first you're hearing about it.
All right. Thanks, eh?
Yeah.
Bet the Benzes.
My name is Osilia. Some of y'all might know me as Celia Medici. He is Celia. I am a YouTuber. I just want to thank everyone on this journey for allowing me to win this award. I am a returning Beats champion. I won this award back in NBA 2K21, and I'm just so grateful for NBA 2K TV allowing me this opportunity to shine. And I'm back again for this award in NBA 2K23. My most successful build along my 2K journey has been
a big issue for teams, Greg, this time of year, keeping players healthy for the long haul. Coaches, we're seeing, starting to adjust rotations, keeping an eye on guys' minutes.
And, Kevin, it's such a long season. The teams have to keep the key players fresh. It's not a strategy everyone loves, but it's a necessary concern in today's NBA.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. On the block, it's Tucker next to Embiid. Tyrese Maxey out there with Harden. And it's House in at the 3 spot. I think some of us saw this announcement coming after the month MP's hand. Now, officially, he was named the Rookie of the Month.
Hard work paying off. Recognition like this is so encouraging for a young talent. It might even push MP to take his game up another level.
Harden, that's good.
There are very few that drop long-range bombs better than James Harden. I mean, he's automatic from out there, off the dribble or catch.
Here's G. Turned in an outstanding game against Minnesota. That shot misses. And Philadelphia the other way now. Tough loss coming against Cleveland in their last game played.
Live by the 3, die by the 3. If you're perimeter dependent, you don't really know game to game how it's going to go.
You know, I think the lack of success from the perimeter really did them in. They just couldn't get it going from there.
And that one's good, Morant.
And it just seems like Morant is always ready to outwork the defense. A big effort. Pays off for him there inside.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And you gotta love the aggression that he had, taking it to the rim there. Sets the tone in a close game like this. Well, James Harden still a tremendous player, but now in his early 30s, some question, can he be the dominant MVP force we saw in Houston?
And he's good on the second. And Greg, Harden in recent years dealing with hamstring injuries. Has he lost a step to age or injury?
You know, probably a little of both, but we've seen players with a new diet or training regimen get back to peak production and as well.
Now here's Morant. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against Minnesota.
You've got to box out on the boards. When you don't, that's what happens.
Here is Harden. Good, nice job down low. Harden's got his second basket of the night.
Boy, he's really feeling it right now, shooting a high percentage to start this game.
And the pass to G. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. To the middle. Shot clock at 5. And Adams kicks to G. Rebound by Joel Embiid.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
The shot by House is no good. Here's Morant. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Just superior focus from Morant. His determination is what allows him to convert through contact. In terms of entertainment factor, can any current player top Ja Morant? I mean, we've seen Ja with some vicious in-game throwdown.
Passes to G. Some nice passing there by Memphis. No good. Good D by Embiid.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
Harden kicks to House. Back to Harden. Here's Embiid. 20 points for him last game against the Cavaliers in Cleveland. And the officials call a traveling violation. Hey, Greg, talking about the great Ja Morant, this guy is just flat out fun to watch.
Well, Ja's been known to go off for 50 on any given night, but he also looks for others, dropping some nasty dimes. Morant has an insane combination of athleticism and skill. This guy can do anything. Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
A defensive play like that early in the game can go a long way. Establishes an attitude that you want to have during the game.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Good on the bucket. The Grizzlies trail by 3. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I was able to talk with Doc Rivers a few minutes ago. This is the first meeting of these two teams, so he didn't know exactly what to expect. But he does know that he wants his guys to attack offensively. He feels their success in that end will dictate their success through the game. So, guys, we can expect them to be aggressive from early on.
Appreciate that, David. Interesting report there, GA. The team focused on what it can do offensively.
Bottom line, in this league, you have to score points. Sounds like they have a plan.
Yeah, and we'll see how it reveals itself, that plan. If the theory is proven right, they'll have a nice foundation to work from.
Here's Harden. The Grizzlies making the shot. Knocks it loose. Pass to Maxey. There's the dish to House. Back to Maxey. 6 on the shot clock. Lets the 3 fly. Aldama with the rebound.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Out left to the wing. Embiid. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Embiid being nicely set up by his teammates, and he's ready when they get him the ball.
Harden against Morant. Pass to G. Takes the 3. Basket made. Just his second this contest. He's 2 for 7 now.
Not a bunch of energy from the defense, which is why he was free to knock that down.
Harden kicks to House. To the paint. Here's Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
Watch out now. The process is at work.
Down low. And it's G finishing it off.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
And that one's good by G.
Who's the best young catalyst in the game? Some people will say Doncic, some will say Trae Young, and some might even say Ja Morant.
Now, here's Maxey. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. It's tipped. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. Grizzlies making a switch here.
Xavier Tillman, Brandon Carr, Dylan Brooks.
Here's Harden. It's Clark with the rebound. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Morant kicks to Bane. Morant looking around. Now the pass to Brooks. And a wide open look for Bane. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. And Greg, the Philadelphia 76ers have made it very clear that they are all in on a title run.
And their front office has been very focused on trying to get top-tier talent on this roster. After the trust the process here, they're now aggressively pursuing titles here in Philly.
Well, great with this Memphis Grizzlies team. You like how young and how hungry they are. It's very appealing.
And these players have bought into the system. This is a selfless group that knows each other's strengths, and it's why they've seen so much success here of late.
Free throw drops for House.
And some added toughness on the roster. Something Philly knew they needed after last year's playoffs. The hope is adding scrappy veterans like P.J. Tucker and DeAnthony Melton will help them further this go-round.
Catching up on the changes for Memphis. Luke Kennard comes in for Bain. And Tyus Jones subbed in for Morant. And so House nails both of them. For Memphis, they've gone 8 of 15 from the field, shooting above 50% here tonight. Jones finds Brooks. Back to Jones. Pass to Tillman. Inside, just 5 on the clock. Count that one. Jones has got it all tied up now for the Grizzlies.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Here's Niang. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
Now, here's Kennard. Takes it inside. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Grizzlies lead by 2.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
They get it again. And it's Harrell missing. Memphis has gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Jones looking for an opening. Pass to Tillman. Brooks outside. Jones, no one around him. Offensive rebound.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for him.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
Pass to House. Fires from deep. Good on the three-point shot. House has got 5.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
The pass to Kennard. Now, here's Clark. Guarded closely. Jones for 3. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Now, here's Milton. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And here's Jones to the inside. Tillman. Second chance effort. And he sinks the layup.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
The 76ers trail by 3. To the wing on the left. Niang kicks to Milton. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Here is House. Brooks covering. And Harrell slams it in.
Boy, great movement by Harrell rolling off the pick that time. Gets himself into a good scoring position there.
Passes it to Kennard. Now, here's Clark. Brooks feeling it out a bit. Here's Jones. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks.
Oh, smart dish there by Brooks to a wide open man, getting him the assist and his team some needed points.
Melton, the bounce pass. Here's House. It's rebounded by Memphis. Tillman's got his 4th rebound in this one. Brooks outside. Pass to Kennard. Kicks it to Jones. Here's Tillman. Top of the key. Here's Clark. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
And it's Harrell missing. Last outing for Memphis, they won that game against the Timberwolves.
Yeah, I mean, we saw them do a little bit of everything in that game. Show a lot of versatility.
And, you know, everything seemed to just kind of flow naturally for them. Felt like they were in a groove from the opening tip.
Here's Niang, following the score by Dylan Brooks. Here is House. Brooks covering. House, the pass to Niang. Up and in on the layup.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Here's Jones. Can't connect from 13 feet out. Now Melton. Can't connect from short range. And so the first quarter is in the books. Memphis out in front, up by 5. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Memphis. And
they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
Tell you what, they have outworked the opposition and have capitalized on the putbacks, bagging their own groceries tonight, boys.
So to begin the second quarter for the Philadelphia 76ers, on the block, it's Tucker next to Embiid. Harden out there with Tyrese Maxey. And it's Milton in at the 3. Craig, we know from time to time things get pretty chippy out there. What kind of things would get under your skin when you played in the NBA?
Oh, yeah, guys tended to talk a little trash, and that could rattle you. That could bother you at times, but you really just try to maintain your focus and keeping your eye on the prize.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Tucker.
Boy, if you had the word grinder in the dictionary, P.J. Tucker might be right next to it. His energy and effort and selflessness, contagious.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
Here's Embiid. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got 3 assists tonight.
Well, you know, there's only so much you can do against Embiid, guys. I mean, he's such a terrifically skilled offensive player with great size. I mean, plays pretty much through any kind of contact.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
That was the 2K drive, as that move deserved another look.
And Kevin, little plays like that one will help them manage this lead heading into the half. How about the determination?
Now, here's Maxey. 20 points for him last game against the Cavaliers in Cleveland. Inside, and G with the stuff.
his responsibility to share the wealth with his teammates.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, guys. Now, Tobias Harris has been the leading scorer on teams in the NBA, but on the Sixers, he understands his role is different. He says, I'm not a guy who's going to press for looks. The ball's going to flow how it flows, and I just got to... Be ready when the opportunity comes my way. That's what winning basketball is all about. Kevin?
David, thank you. Here's Tucker. After the made shot from G, 76ers moving the ball around. The 9-foot shot. That's tipped, and he gets it back. And so it looks like the 76ers will retain possession here. Two minutes now played in the second quarter. 4 on the clock. Here's Milton. Tough sequence there. They just couldn't get it to fall.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team. That's why they're ahead.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
And, you know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Here's Milton. Following the basket by John Morant. And here's Harden for 3. Drills the three-pointer. Harden's got 11.
A threat to shoot whenever he catches it. Harden wasting no time.
And guys, James Harden continues to be one of the most dominant offensive forces.
Kevin, I don't think there's any question about it. No matter what city is on the front of his jersey, as long as Harden is on the back of it, you can expect the ball to go through the twine and for him to drop dimes too. He's clearly one of the best scorers of this generation by far.
And here's Maxey following the 3 from G. Shot is good, and the Memphis lead's cut down to just 8 points with the bucket from Maxey.
Challenging the bigger defender, cutting him down to size with that one.
Well, the size mismatch is no problem for this fella, guys. I mean, how much do you like seeing that aggressiveness from him?
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, G.A. He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Steven Adams, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Now, here's Maxey. One of the dependable scorers on the team. He's averaging close to 17 points a game. Harden against Adams.
You know, the competitive spirit of Harden comes through on a night like this in attack mode from the opening tip. Never letting up, never giving the defense the upper hand.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis.
When Joel Embiid entered the NBA, many questioned if he would be able to overcome the devastating injury.
Well, you know, he didn't play his first.
And we finish one half of basketball. Grizzlies lead by 13. Live from a...
70. The 76ers, 57.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at G in this game, he's been everywhere.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
They've got John Morant. He's out there with G. Desmond Bain out there with Steven Adams. And it's Aldama in at the four slot. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Maxey looking it over. Here's Embiid. It's good again, and the next one, 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
Well, I tell you what, I wouldn't want to deal with Embiid as my assignment tonight. I mean, he's taking everybody to school. Stay out of the big fella's way because he's doing work.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
The Grizzlies have gone 8 of 13 from the free throw line. No good on that one. James Harden. He's checked in for Philadelphia. And he ends up missing both free throws. The 76ers trail by 11. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Free throw good from Harden.
There aren't many players with a quicker first step than Tyrese Maxey.
And I love the way he uses it to his advantage, Greg. I mean, he's got an athletic advantage over most of the guys that are defending him, and he'll exploit it every chance he gets. But that quick first step and fearlessness, lethal combination.
Here's Morant. That one's rebounded by Embiid. Embiid's got his 8th rebound here tonight. And that one's good. Maxey.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
Here's G. Good. And the nice assist from Morant. And now 24 points for G.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half. Even with that miss, they're shooting 75% coming out of the break. That's a strong start to the half.
Tyrese Maxey, his 4th personal foul, 2nd team foul. At the line for Memphis, number 11, 2 shots.
And that one misses. That one is no good. The 76ers trail by 8. It's House outside, and they'll get another chance. And it goes down 2 points. Maxey's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Stolen away. In the corner, Harden. Outside, Maxey. And the 76ers get it back. A 3-ball. Embiid against Adams. Philadelphia needs to get a shot off. Here's Maxey. And the 3 off target.
The scoring efficiency has been low, and it's not helping them on the scoreboard.
G dishes to Adams. He feeds it to G. Bain, the bounce pass. Pass to G. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Over to the wing. Here's Embiid. It's rebounded by Memphis. Adams has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And there's the pass to G. Here's Aldama. Guarded by Tucker. Memphis moving that ball around. Adams. And Adams with the slam.
He threw that one down. Adams, one of the fiercest competitors in the league.
Passes it to Tucker. Back to Maxey. Knocks down the 3-ball. Maxey's got 7 now in this quarter.
And he's shaking off that slow start, giving them a boost here in the second.
Timeout call, the Grizzlies. And Morant's got the ball here for the Grizzlies. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. And that one's good by G. 26 points for G.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
5 to shoot. To the middle. Here's G. Plays it up and banks it in. G's got 28 points for the game.
Boy, he's playing out of his head, nailing everything. And the defense is scrambling to try to stop him right now, and so far, no go.
And Tucker kicks to House. Out to the right wing. Maxey with it. Now defended by Adams.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
You know, all game long, they've imposed their will on the interior, scoring a lot of points in the painted area.
And the other thing you notice is how committed they've been to playing with the pass, constantly moving that ball from one side to the other.
Maxey hits them both.
Already a very confident player, knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Morant against Harden. Here's G. Good. And a nice assist from Morant. And that's now 30. for G.
And he just big boyed it right there. The height advantage he's got down low, really difficult for them to defend.
Embiid, the pass to House. Here's Tucker. Off target from outside.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Well, they're working the glass, really battling in that area of the game, and that's helped them stake this lead.
To the left side wing. And Tucker kicks to Maxey. From deep Harden. They grab their own miss. Embiid. Adams, some nice D.
Boy, just not scoring with the efficiency he'd like to. Tough quarter for him.
Pulls up on the elbow. Here's Aldama. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Tillman's checked in.
Shooting 1.
The 76ers trail by 12. Pass to Tucker. Trying to find Maxey and gets it to him. And that one, good. Maxey's got 13 points in the second half.
Boy, he's having a great...
Go ahead. I'm up. You might want to go to the store, man.
Yeah.
You buy me a little cigar?
I get some dog food or something.
I'm hungry here, man. Yeah. My pizza roll gone. You know they ain't gonna last long. I was taking the game from the producers.
Half here. Exactly the opposite of the first.
I said I ain't had nothing to eat but my pizza roll, and on Friday the pizza roll gone. I don't know how that stuff came out to be $60. And I don't think I had. I think them people did cheat me out food stamp. How I told you that day, I said I wanted to go get a cigar and a bag of chips. They charged me for $13 and had to go back. I believe they did it again to me on the food stamps. I believe they rung up stuff that was already up there before I came. They just added it on to the food stamp card. And then what made it bad was they ain't even give me the receipt. That what made it suspicious. They ain't give me the receipt, man. That stuff, I ain't. Man, I ain't even getting nothing worth $60. Tisha didn't either. Tisha got like. That's some crap.
Feeds it to G. And G with the stuff.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that note.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
And the Grizzlies leading by 12. Morant with it. Now defended by Embiid. Yep, that one goes. That's 36 points for G.
When you allow good scores to
it probably came out to be at least 20-something, 25.
You're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Pass to Tucker. The three. And no good that time. And the Grizzlies going the other way now.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough. But that's how you win games.
Harden finds Tucker. Outside, Maxey. Here is House. Guarded by Bane. Got a piece of it. One-on-one here. Maxey grabs the miss. And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for Philadelphia. They trail by 16. They can look forward to the Rockets Arena after this matchup to take on Houston. That'll be the last game of their very short 3-game road tour. And the dunk by...
I know it's a tall task, but you got to box out Embiid. It's really that simple, because if you don't, he's going to make you pay.
The pass to G. Back to Morant. The feed to G. Stolen by Tucker. And here comes House, leading the fast break. And Desmond Bane pulls it down. Bane's got 4 rebounds in this game. Carries it from three-point range.
You know, pretty much anybody can hit that shot when they're that wide open. I mean, terrible defense.
During Desmond Bane's first season, Greg, he shot over 43% from three-point territory.
And that was top 10 all time for a rookie. And Bane's three-point numbers went up in his second season. From the start of his career, Desmond's been a premier shooter.
And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the number.
The 76ers trail by 11. On the court for Philadelphia to start the fourth. Shake Milton is out there with Harden. Then there's Maxey. Then it's Joel Embiid. And it's House in at the power forward. Maxey, no good.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. As a result, they've got a big lead.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Passes it to Milton. Back to Harden. Got a piece of it. House dishes to Harden. Launches it. And it's Morant with the rebound.
After hitting 1-3 in the first half, he's been unable to dial in from deep since then.
Adams trying to free himself up. And another basket for Memphis.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal. Defensively, you just can't afford to give these easy looks up. Just ask him to get burned if you do.
And another great look at the 2K drive.
This team needed a spark, and boy, did they get one with that incredible attack at the rim. Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
Clock at 4. Here's Milton, and it's out of bounds. They say last touch by Adams. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. There's Embiid. Tough possession there. They stayed with it, but they just couldn't make it. Pass to G. The three. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks. Brooks has got his third. Assist on the night.
And with that three, his second of the half, he's equaled his total from before the break.
Here's Harden. That's down the hatch. Knocks one more to his total. That's 9 for 15 shooting.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
Morant kicks to Brooks. Pass to G. At the elbow, Adams. He lobs it up. 6 to shoot. And it's G finishing it off.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop.
Unless you're the team getting punched on. That would be the difference.
Timeout called, the 76ers. G really making a difference here.
Just killing it deep. They've got to be all up in his jersey at all times. Give him even an inch, and you're just asking for him to drop another triple on him.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Tucker's checked in. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. It's good. Nice touch there from Maxey.
Boy, Tucker ever unselfish in how he goes about his game. Nice job finding his teammate there.
Stolen by Harden. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Shoots. It's rebounded by Memphis. G's got his 5th rebound in this one. There's the pass to Aldama. He kicks to G. Morant outside. 5 on the clock. Here's G. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Harden outside. To the paint. Here's Tucker. That one falls.
Using that strong upper body, Tucker can definitely play through contact.
And the Grizzlies leading by 12. Morant outside. Kicks to G. Passes it to Aldama. 4 on the shot clock. Adams down low. Guarded by Embiid. Here's G. Stolen by Harden. Here's the teardrop. And it's good on the layup. Harden's got 25 points.
Yet another hard shot that Harden makes look easy. Amazing at measuring the floating jumper.
Here's G. And it's blocked. And it's out of bounds. The Grizzlies able to retain possession here. Off the inbound. Harden with it. Although they're down big right now, Greg, still plenty of time left in this one.
At this point, they got to take it one possession at a time. The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
It's certainly been an impressive run. They finally found the right formula to break down the defense.
Pass to G. Back to Morant. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Chalk up 2 there. Morant's got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
High post, Embiid. Aldama with the rebound. Aldama's got his 6th rebound on the night.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And Tucker has it in the corner. Down low, Maxey. That shot off the mark. Great D that time from G. Brooks outside. The three from Morant falls right in. He is 8 for 11 with that shot.
Three-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
And now's the time for them to step on the gas pedal. Don't let up. Keep letting it fly from deep and build that lead. Play through the finish line, not to it. Keep the pressure on.
And again, unable to change momentum here. Here's G, guarded by Tucker. G kicks to Morant. He feeds it to G. Pass to Adams. Over House. And Adams with the basket on the assist by G. And the Grizzlies lead by 17. And so Harden will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. The pass to House. Harden right side. Shoots over Morant. Grizzlies with the rebound. Adams has got rebound number 8 now on the night. And good! He hits it again.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. To the inside. Maxey. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got assist number 8 here in this one already. Harden against Morant. Passes it to Aldama. Count it. Good.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Grizzlies making a switch here.
Hello. Santi Aldama at the line for one.
On the lane. One shot.
Well, Greg, analysts evaluate player performances on the floor, and sometimes we've seen the players fire back. They're not happy with the criticism.
You know, it's a risk you take, but if you treat everyone with kid gloves, you're really not doing your job. The audience expects a level of honesty, and quite frankly, players don't mind you criticizing their game. It's when those critiques become personal.
Here's House. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. And here are the Grizzlies now. They're on a 14-4 run. Morant kicks to Bain. Pass to Adams. That one good for 2. Adams has got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
And the 76ers call time here. G really making a difference here.
Boy, he's been killing them all night, and the defense looks like it's practically packed it in.
And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, G.
Yeah, and his performance has been a jaw-dropper. It must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
The 76ers trail by 20. Outside, Maxey. Back to Harden. The shot. Again, Philadelphia. Memphis has gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Outside, Bain. Here's Morant. And that one is off. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. To the left wing. Embiid wide open. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
You know, Harden's done a nice job really increasing his playmaking over the last few years and excels at finding teammates.
Here's G. Again, what an avalanche.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Outside, Maxey. Back to Harden. 1:51 left in the game. He dishes it to Embiid. And Adams sends it back.
Adams puts every ounce of energy into his defense. He's not out there to contest shots. He's out there to reject them.
So it's Philadelphia now. It's an 18-point game.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Here's G. He's covered by Maxey. And for a lot of up-and-coming teams, getting better defensively is the key to reaching, Greg, that next level. That being considered, what's the first step in that improvement?
A lot of times it's bringing in a great defender, like a Pat Beverly or an Andre Iguodala, a defensive anchor who also inspires his teammates to take that challenge.
First free throw is good, and Philadelphia will go for a different. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort, all right? It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. So long, everyone.